back to our Iowa dairy farm. We just got done breaking up the hay. Now we're gonna go in and grab the Massey Ferguson and the John Deere round baler and start round baling our windrows. So you can see here I did add another fence in here, or another gate for an entrance. The other one there I put out by the silo. It just didn't work out right now because of the corn, so we can't drive through that. So I decided to put one more here, and makes a lot of sense. So that's why we got that there now. So now we have what, 3 gates entering the fields around. Should work out pretty good. So especially being that's just a hay field. So but we got the 1206. That's what we end up doing with our windrows with the Premier rake. Worked out pretty good. Now we'll get into beans of it. So the Massey has the front loader. I was going to use the skid steer, which I prefer to do that to load bales, but I am just going to end up using the Massey. I'll bring a truck out there and load them up. It's no big deal. So that's what we'll do, and we're going to end up throwing the bales in either one of these here, either this one. I guess I could take the bucket out. It don't matter. We're just going to end up filling these so the bales stay dry for the most part, unless we get a rain comes in out of here and then it can get them wet. But we'll end up keeping them in there. I'm not sure how many we're going to get, but kind of excited to get going with it. So I'm going to put the 1206 back in the shed here, and its work is done. Alright, so now we'll have the Massey. Already got the round baler hooked up, everything's good to go. So we should be set for some baling. And I think we'll go in where we come out at. We do have a couple windrows by the road over there that we can get, but not right now. I'm not too worried about that. So we'll get that here in a minute. Right, let's start over here. Lower the pickup. And there we go. Alright, let's go forward with it. And see how many bales we can actually get. So, I believe we can run, I think, 12 miles an hour with this baler. So, we don't really want to run that fast. I mean, I imagine we'd be kicking them out and just back up if we have to anyway. And some of the windrows got any corn, which is, I guess, not that big of a deal. I took crop destruction off so I wouldn't destroy the corn getting in there. Next time I'm just going to have to be careful and maybe not even ted it and just let it dry on its own, so I'm not spreading it even further, because that didn't help at all when I took the Vermeer tedder out there and I threw it, and a lot of it got in the corn and soybeans. So I'm gonna have to watch out for that the next time around. You can hear my beeper there saying the bale's about full. There it goes. I got automatic drop off on, so our first bale. A little bit of side hill here. And our bale counter is on as well, so we'll know how many bales we are actually getting, so without having to go through and count each one, which would be good. Hope I can get them all in one load, but I don't know. Make that happen. Well, it depends on how many we get. Keep an eye on the baler, so once it stops, there we go. Get out. Alright, let's keep her going here. I mean, really, we ended up getting a lot more than I thought. So, especially this over here. Now, here in probably in the fall, I'm going to expand these two little fields here that we're using for silage. I'm going to actually expand them out a little bit and connect them. So, I know we're going to be losing a little bit of hay ground, but we're going to end up making up for that anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. Just waiting for the bill. There we go. So yeah, we'll end up looking at that here, and once we get that corn out of there for our silage, we'll end up taking a plow in there and then expanding that. So it'll be nice. We'll gain some ground there and make it one big field instead of the two smaller ones. Being that we're not planning anything too crazy where we need to have like two separate fields, smaller fields for that. So go over here. Yeah, we're hoping to do our actual first cutting of our hay here. I would say probably the first week of June. I think first or second week of June. We're hoping to get that going as well. Haven't decided what we're going to do with that yet, as far as we're going to put that into a silage bag, or we're going to put that into something else, because we only have one silo for our fermenting, and we want to use that for corn silage. So we're pretty much going to have to end up putting that in a bag, which is fine. You can pull it out of there with a bucket. You can dig in there and get what you need. So all right, we are just about done. And then we are going to come through and pick them all up. That's perfect. All right, we're going to call that. So it looks like we got 11 bales, which is pretty good. Being that we're just doing, the waterways in between the fields here and then the back piece there, 11 bales, that's pretty good. So I'm happy with that. Well, that's going to help out. So definitely 11 bales, we should easily be able to get that on the old gooseneck there. So I'll put the round baler back in the shed here. And we will leave it just like that. Alright, I'm gonna get this out in the field, and then we'll get the truck and trailer out there as well. So I'm gonna park the truck over here, being that's where the majority of the bales are. So I am gonna just leave it kind of in the center. Massey moves pretty fast, so if I can pick up 2 bales at a time, that'd be great. So call it good about here. Alright, let's see if we can get the other bale. That's the only 2 bales that are on this end. The rest are all pretty much next to the trailer there. Alright, I finally was able to get the bales side by side. Makes it a lot easier. Now I'll move them down here and load them up on the truck. And I like using the skid steer for loading bales, but especially when you're driving a little bit, you know, you're by yourself, it's easier to do it with a bigger tractor like this. It really is. And you can haul 2. Skid steer, I'm usually only putting 1 on. It's nice I can grab 2 at a time, and it doesn't really affect the tractor at all. I have no weight in the back. The only weight I got is the wheels. So I can just get them off now. That one does not seem to want to come off. There we go. Operator error. Well, then I'll grab the other 2. Well, we got 1 over here yet. And then I'll probably use the skid steer to load them, or unload them, I should say. Just because they'll be right next to the farm there. I won't have to travel as far, so I have them all right there. Yeah, I'm able to do 15 to 20 miles an hour with this tractor. So with a bale on, it doesn't even affect it. As long as I keep the bale lower to the ground, it doesn't hurt it at all. So get this one on top, a little 3 high on that. Pick it up a little bit more. Perfect. All right, looking good so far. I'll load the other side of the front there. Just like so. And realistically, I could have got in there too, and where the cows are going to be pastured, and I could have mowed that as well and got a couple bales at least. It definitely was something I could have done, but we'll be already cutting this here. Probably within a month, we'll be cutting this waterway again. It's already grown a little bit since we cut it. I just want to make sure my angle's perfect here, so I'm not knocking the bales down, which I've done 1,000 times, it seems like. Just like so. That's probably good enough. That's the only downfall I'm having. There we go. Alright, I'm going to strap them down just so they don't go anywhere, because my luck is I'll load that top one and we'll have issues. So if we get a strap on there, strap on this one, and I'll put one in the center here still, and I'll restrap it because that does not look safe. So, but we're not going far, so one falls off, we're not going to hurt it. I did miss a little bit here, didn't I? I'm just gonna do the top one and then try to do 2 bales at a time here. So we got 11 bales, so I think that strap on top is gonna affect that. Putting it on anyway. Nope. Good. There we go. Now we ain't gonna worry about that. The only problem I might have is this skid steer. I'm not sure. I should be able to reach it. I should be able to grab it from the bottom. I'm gonna restrap these. See how that looks. There we go. That looks a lot better. I don't know if I can get on this one here. No, I can't. Alright, I'm gonna finish loading this bale up and we'll get back to you guys when we're done. Alright. Go. Yeah, we have all the bales on the trailer. Strap down, ain't going anywhere. Got 10 bales on here, and another one I drove back with the tractor. Now I'll pull in just like so, and then I'll get the skid steer and we'll start unloading the bales and putting them nicely stacked in there. There we go. Get the skid steer here. And yeah, we'll use pallet forks. I do have a bale spike port somewhere around here, but pallet forks do work as well. Not sure where is that? Not sure where that's at. Alright, I'm gonna get these unstrapped. Oh yeah, perfect. So I think we should be able to go 3 up here. Yeah, looks like we'll be able to do 3 and stack them up from there, which would be good. That's as high as it'll go, but it'll work magic there. Tilt back. Okay. We'll put this one right here. There'll be a little bit of room yet. Will be, yeah, but you ain't gonna get nothing else in there, so which is all right. Alrighty, I think I'm just gonna finish doing these bales here. And that's going to pretty much wrap up the episode here, guys. I appreciate you for watching. If you enjoyed this farm, this series, leave a like, leave a comment. I appreciate everyone, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one.